Welcome to the Heart of Beauty, a series where we redefine beauty not as appearance, but as the quiet frequency of a life lived from the soul. Today's focus is the kind of beauty that never asks to be seen, the beauty of devotion without credit, the love that happens where no applause reaches, the belief we offer others when no one is watching, the forgiveness we extend even when no one says thank you. This is the beauty that strengthens the world in ways the world will never track, but our hearts will always feel. There is a kind of beauty in this world that lives behind the scenes. It doesn't trend. It doesn't sparkle in the way we're taught to recognize. It often goes unnoticed, unacknowledged, and unnamed. And yet, it is one of the most powerful forces holding humanity together. This beauty is devotion without credit. It shows up in the mother who loves quietly, the partner who believes in someone even when they're struggling to believe in themselves, the friend who forgives without making it a performance, the leader who stands for integrity even when no one is evaluating them. It is the beauty of the hidden gesture, the unspoken support, the steadiness that never announces itself. We live in a culture where recognition is currency. Likes, validations, acknowledgments, applause. And yet your life, your relationships, the world you live in, are shaped more by what people do without needing recognition than anything they broadcast publicly. Let's take a breath right here, in through the nose and the mouth at the same time, to oxygenate the brain and the body simultaneously. A breath into the places within you where you've been quietly devoted, quietly kind, quietly steady, maybe without anyone noticing. Let this tone confirm what your mind never needed permission to value. Sometimes the most beautiful acts are the ones we stop remembering because no one mirrored them back to us. But devotion without credit is not self-erasure. It's not people-pleasing. And it's not a contract we sign to be invisible. It is a frequency of love that knows its worth even when no one names it. And that is what I want to bring forward in you today. You are allowed to honor yourself for the ways you contribute quietly. You are allowed to feel proud of your unseen steadiness. You are allowed to acknowledge the effort you put into relationships, families, workplaces, and communities that few people will ever understand. You are allowed to value your invisible devotion as part of your beauty, not because the world saw it, but because you lived it. There are people who are standing today because of devotion someone offered silently. Maybe that person was you. Maybe it was someone you love. Maybe it was someone long gone whose steady presence still echoes in your choices. Invisible devotion is a form of leadership. It is an act of emotional intelligence. It is a stabilizing frequency that supports teams, families, and relationships in ways that metrics never capture. Let's take another breath here. This time into the space where ego dissolves and the heart remembers. Quiet devotion is not about congratulating ourselves. It's about recognizing that love, real love, does not need a witness to be meaningful. If you are someone who shows up when no one is watching, who holds belief when it would be easier to turn away, who forgives because it frees the soul, then you hold a rare beauty the world desperately needs more of. You are the keeper of a frequency that teaches us what integrity looks like when applause is absent. And so as you leave this recording, I invite you to notice the places in your life where devotion flows quietly from you or toward you. Notice where credit doesn't matter because the heart is already speaking. And let that awaken something inside you. The truth that beauty isn't always bright. Sometimes it is soft, steady, subtle, and yet utterly life-changing. If this message supported you today, I welcome you to subscribe for more reflections that help leaders, creators, and intuitively driven professionals stay connected to the truth of who they are. And if you feel called to go deeper, I offer private sessions, organizational workshops, and immersive retreats that blend energetic clarity with grounded leadership practices. You can find all the details at gracewiker.com. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your quiet devotion. And thank you for living your own heart of beauty.